Hi guys. Hi guys. This is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. I'm just making sure I'm set up here and I'm in the right spot. I believe I am. So, today is Monday, March 21st. It's lunchtime. I'm on my lunch break. So I got my paper pumpkin over the weekend and I decided I would do my unboxing on my lunch break today. So, isn't it a pretty box? Can't wait to open it. But I do want to just do one thing of business out of the way, is that last night, if you didn't catch it, I did a Facebook Live virtual card class. And the card class was free. I used the Flowering Rain Boots stamp set. And if you have the stamp set, you can, and the supplies, you can go ahead and just watch the video and learn how to make these 4 cards. I am kitting these 4 cards as my March make and take. So this is for the free class. You get a virtual, you can watch the video, go back and watch it. There's no written instructions, but you'll get these in the mail when you place an order with me using this host code. When the order is $35 or more, I will send you these kits and you can make the cards at home and you can just watch that video. If your order is $50 or more, I'll also include these pretty new Rhinestone Waves gems. And I did not use these on these cards, but they're new and they're beautiful and I thought I'd share them with $50 and more orders. All right, so there's my host code. So you have to shop between, well, from now through the 31st. And spend $35 before tax and shipping. So these are the 4 cards I'll show you, but you can go to Donna's Creative Space on YouTube. Hi Denise, how are you? And you can check out my card class, my virtual class online. These are the make and takes. So we did this Easter card, so I used the rain boots, but I used this, 2 of these I changed the sentiments and I did a Happy Mother's Day and a Happy Easter. So this one's the Easter card. And then here's my rain boots. Pretty. And then this one. And then this one. This is the Mother's Day sentiment. So I wanted to make a couple with a different sentiment that didn't have it on the rain boots. So you could use whatever sentiments you had. So that is on, just search my Donna's Creative Space YouTube channel and you'll see that card class. And if you shop, you will get these 4 cards to make it home. You get the card kit. One of them I've tied the bow. The rest I've given you plenty of twine or ribbon, whatever you need. You'll just have to add your own embellishments. All right, that business is done. I may repeat it at the very end. But look what came. This came this weekend, and I'm very excited because I purposely don't watch any of the YouTubes online before I open my box because I like to be surprised. And all I know is that this was coordinating with our Over the Horizon stamp set and suite. So this is called Beyond the Horizon. I don't know if you can see that. It's coming very close to the camera. I have my camera low. And, yeah, I might have just, let's see, I might have just messed that up. So this is March's kit. And like I said, it just came. So I'm really excited to open it. And I like to be surprised. So I'm going to open it now. In front of you. Oh, and the only thing I do know, besides it being coordinating with the Horizon bundle, we also supposed to get 2 stamp sets. So let's see. Ooh. Now, if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, this is a kit, a crafting kit that comes to your house monthly. You can subscribe for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. You can go online and set it up with your credit card, and each month it will charge you right after the 10th. You have to subscribe by the 10th of the month, but if you go in and put your credit card in and you decide you don't want this month's, for some reason, you want to postpone it, maybe you're traveling, you can go in before the 10th, and as long as you put it on hold, you won't get charged for it, you won't receive it. Yes, 2 stamp sets. I wonder which one is, I'm guessing this one. Yeah, this must be, because there it says the word thanks, but maybe not. Maybe this one also has. So we got 2 stamp sets. Wow, this is a big one. Let me see what I can... Here, I have a piece of scrap paper. Let me show you. This one has some flowers. And we have a celebrate, time to celebrate, sending you birthday wishes and best wishes. And all these florals, these look like the two-step process because you have this solid and then these line ones. Ooh, I'm excited. But then we also have this one. This one says, congratulations, a little note, thinking of you, hello, and thanks. And then we have a design, like a herringbone design, and a little vine. Gosh, these are awesome. Those are awesome sentiments. This is a good one to get now. I'm trying to see now. Is it this one? I don't know which is the extra one. We'll have to see when we go into the box. But it says, here's a big thank you. We're grateful for all our Paper Pumpkin subscribers, so we decided to include not one, but 2 stamp sets in this month's kit. Yay! And this is just a sneak peek of next month. So next month it's called Change is Beautiful. It's got butterflies. I bet you that one's going to be a beautiful one, since it has the word beautiful, and it's got these pretty butterflies. So you have to sign up by the 10th. And I'll put my link below this video. If you would like to sign up under me, I would appreciate it. All right, so those are the 2 stamp sets. So every month it comes to you with an ink spot. So this month is Misty Moonlight, which is one of our in colors. I really love this color too, and it's retiring. If you don't have this and you have the Paper Pumpkin, you check it out and you like it, buy it before it's gone, because it's going to retire at the end of April, because our new catalog and new products come out in May. And this one here, as long as it's still available, you would get the, the full size. In fact, let me grab mine, because I like to use my full pad and save the little ink spots. So we have a spool of ribbon. I can't tell yet what color, and it always comes nicely packed. I love getting it like this. It's like a little, it's like a birthday gift every month. All right, so let me move this back. Oh, I just love this box this month. It's so pretty. I love those colors. Look at that. All right, let me put that aside. And here's our package. Whoops. Oh, look at that. So I think that the stamp set is this stamp set. So this must be the free one. This big one must be the free one. So let me just leave that there. And hopefully you can see. So if you're watching the live, please say hello. I love to, and let me know where you're watching from. I love to see where everybody's watching from. So let me put this there. All right, let's open this, because I'm on my lunch hour and I got to make sure I get this done. I'm hoping, usually I say I'm just going to unbox, but today I want to put at least a couple of the cards together. I haven't really looked to see how many cards it makes. But every month it comes to your house, and they give you everything you need to make the kit. Usually it's cards, but it isn't always cards. And usually I'll take my scissors, and if I have the ink pad, I'll take out the full size, if I happen to have the full size. And they give you adhesive. They give you glue dots usually, but oops, I like to use my adhesive runner. Just makes things faster. So anyway, they gave you, so we got a little sheet of dimensionals, and we got, oh, these are those, these look like our iridescent gems. Let me see, are they similar? They're very similar, but they almost aren't clear. They look like they have a white backing, but they're iridescent. So those are pretty. And we have some envelopes. So let me look at the, let me get this. Let me take this cardboard away. There's the glue dots. So you get a sheet of glue dots. And I never used to like these, and I used to toss them, but now, once I started using my Take Your Pick tool to get them off of there, I really like them a lot. So now I save them. All right, so these are the directions. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So we're making 9 cards. These are beautiful. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. So in here, they give you instructions, and it's all with pictures. We have a little ruler down the side here. And so they'll tell you these little black dots, they're telling you that's a glue dot. And then when they use that little, well, those are the dimensionals, the same shape as our dimensionals. So they'll tell you, and there's a little ink spot. So it's all pictures. I always say that it's like hieroglyphics. And then we have ribbon. It tells you how much to cut. Oh, this is great. I can't wait. Okay, so let's look at what else we have in here. Let me move that out of the way. So we get some envelopes. So we have 3. Oh, this is pretty. This looks like pale papaya. Isn't that pretty? And a beautiful inside. And now we have 3 of these. This looks like maybe pear pizzazz. It usually tells us what colors it coordinates with. So yep, kit contains, so this is showing you all the supplies that come in the kit. Let me see if I'm kind of not in the image area. I'm sorry, I was too high up. So there's everything that comes in the kit. It says it contains supplies for 9 cards and 9 envelopes. And coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors: Bumblebee, Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, Old Olive, and Pale Papaya. Okay, so this is probably, so this must be the Old Olive. And that was Pale Papaya, and this has got to be Bumblebee. Oh, look at, I love these colors together. I love those colors together. So that's got to be the Misty Moonlight in there. And that Old Olive, Misty Moonlight, and that's got to be the Bumblebee. Those are pretty together. All right, so we have 9 envelopes. Oh, look at these card bases. Oh, so we have 3 of these. Oh my goodness. Jeez, you really just have to slap on a sentiment and that card's already done. Isn't that pretty? Wow, I love that. Okay. Let me put these aside and we'll look at the other. These are like watercolor. Oh, look how pretty that is. These are going to be gorgeous cards. All right, and let's look at the last set. And there's that pattern again. It's like a herringbone, kind of like a tire track. Very pretty. Oh, so those card bases are gorgeous. I'm going to take 1 of each out before I put them to the side. And there's the last one. Those are so pretty. Oh my goodness. All right, so now what they do is they give you all die cut stuff. Live on a Monday. Oh, live on a Monday. Hi, Lori. Yes, because it's my paper pumpkin came. So these are die cut shapes. Look at this. So they've already cut out a shape for us. There's the one like that. So we have 4 of those, and we have 4 of these kind of long rectangles. We must have more of these in here because I can't imagine. Well, we'll find them as we go. Let's see. All right, so now here we have some die cuts. We have this evergreen one. Look at that. Pretty cool. So everything's die cut for you. That's what I like about the paper pumpkin. So you could just take this box, maybe grab a pair of scissors, maybe your adhesive runner. You can always use their glue dots. Look at this. This is embossed. I don't know if you can tell it, if you can see that, but it's got a texture embossed on it. Very pretty. We have 3 of those. So we had 4 of each of these so far anyway. We have 1, 2, 3 of the green and 3 of the blue. We have 3 of these. Oh, now we have 4 of these shapes. What is that shape, Lori? What is that shape? That is I know octagon is 8 sides. Sectagon? Is that what a 6-sided thing is? There's that. Oh, look how pretty this is. We have 3 of these. I'm just taking 1 of each off so we can make the cards. Very pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this. So normally if I got my paper pumpkin and I was going to do all 9 cards at once, I'd punch out all of these and I'd separate them to go with, oh, we have 2 sheets of this one. Oh no, we have 3 sheets of this one. Look at this. We have, well, be very careful when you take this off. It's kind of already cut out, but it's still has some, in order to stay in the paper, it's still connected in certain spots. So carefully take this out. So we have 3 of these. So we have 3 sheets. So we have 3 of each of those. Oh my goodness, it's hard to see which is, look at this one. Which is the die cut. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. What is this here? That might be an extra piece in there. Hang on a sec. I think that's just, oh yeah, that was just an extra piece. That's pretty. And we have this yellow one. This, well, bumblebee, I should say. Right, that's the coordinating color anyway. Very pretty. And then we have some mountains. Look at that. I love that everything is die cut for us. Oops, might as well take that one off. There's a little circle with all the cutouts in it and another little mountain set. Okay, so we have 3 sheets of that. Now these things here, you could use this if you wanted to as like a stencil for something, but I'm just going to throw it away. All right, so that's what we have. All right, so that was all the die cuts. So I took one of everything out. We have glue dots, dimensionals, and these iridescent gems, which are really pretty. They're not clear, so that's interesting. All right, so now I need one of each of these envelopes. All right, and then put everything else to the side, and I think that I'll be all set to make these cards. All right, let's see. So, oh my goodness. Now they give you a couple extra pictures here of other things that you can do, and you can check those out. There's a little gift tag. That's really cute. And it has these dots. Oh, there they are. They're the dots. And there's a big dot in this. So that's what they did with that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I hold those. Those are extra projects you can make. All right, and let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's make some cards. Let's do this one first. This is kind of pretty. All right, so I'm going to put aside my little ink spot because I'm going to use my big pad. All right, and I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. Now, if you don't have a Take Your Pick tool, you can use the tip of your scissors, but I'm going to show you how I get these glue dots off. And like I said, I didn't like them. Let me see. Let me grab what I need for this one. Let's see. Let me put this aside. So I don't need the envelopes out right now. So I need this circle. I need this strip. And I need, I don't know what these are. Cactus? 9 and, what are those called? Cactus? No, 9 and cattails or something. I need that. And I think that's it. Yes. All right. So it is saying to, let's see. It's saying to put, see how here it puts these little black dots? That means it wants glue dots. So let me get something. I'm going to put down my silicone mat so that it's easier for you to see. All right. And then it gives me a little bit of cushion to stamp on. I might pull out my, I have my Stampin' Pierce mat that I keep one side smooth for stamping, and the other side has all the little holes in it from piercing. But I'm going to use this for now, and I'm going to turn these upside down. So it's saying these 3 items it wants glue dots. So I'm going to take my glue dots, put them there, and this is, I like using these now that I know how to get them off of here. It works so much better, and it looks like we're just going to put these in 2 spots on this round thing. Right? They only show, maybe I can move this in closer for you guys to see. So I'm just following the little instructions there. And then it has these, it's got a piece of dust on it. And one over here. See how easy they come up with your Take Your Pick tool? Now if you have the older one, remember this? This is our piercing tool. I have that too. So if you have something like this, or you could use the end of your scissors. And I guess this one's going to go down here. You don't have to put them in the exact same spots. All right, so this one here, they have only 2 on this. One here, one on the other side. So like I said, you could use your own liquid glue for this if you wanted. All right, so now I'm going to put those aside. All right, and I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm going to put my silicone sheet on top of it because I don't care if ink gets on this, but I think I'll be okay with this. All right, I do need, so when you get your first paper pumpkin, you'll get a size D block, and then you'll just hang on to that and use that for every kit. And this is the size of a D. This is our regular D. The one you get with your paper pumpkin is probably like half the thickness of this. But if you like doing these, you might want to invest in a D. That was the first block I bought when I started stamping, because you can do a lot with it. So let's see. I am going to, what do we need? We need in a little note. I love these sentiments. I love these sentiments. Okay, so a little note. I'm curious though. This is the free one, the new one. So this fits on here. Let me just see the other one. So a little note fits on there. Congratulations fits on there. The thanks fits on there too. So you could change this if you wanted. But we're going to do it just like they said for this one. Sometimes I like to go ahead and change things, but this is pretty. I love the script. So I'm just stamping it right in the middle. Yay, worked fine. All right, I'm going to close my ink pad till I get to the next card. Oh, this is so pretty. All right, so I'm going to fold this in half. Another thing, you could grab your bone folder when you're going to go and if you were going to take this somewhere. So take your, let me see, I can move that because, oh, I don't really need it anymore. All right, let's see. So we've done everything. So on this, it's telling us to put the dimensionals on the back, and it has 3 of them. You can go ahead and do however many you want, but 3 is good. And I'm trying to see, what the heck is that? What is that little thing? Isn't that strange? I don't know what number 4 is. Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Did you see that little thing there? If you have any idea what that's meaning. I don't. Oh, it looks like it's quotation marks? No. I have no idea. I don't see any stamp that goes with that. Huh. That's very strange. I really don't know what that is. And this one has it too. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what those are? They're not quotation marks. Those are gems. That's. I thought they were like little quote marks. They're really hard to see, but how stupid I am. Quotation marks. They're the little gems, and they probably, because they're white, they probably didn't show up. All right, so we are going to put down this first. I am going to take off I'm going to bring back this mat because I like working on it. And I'm going to pull these ends off. Oops. And they do fly around. So this one I'm going to put on first, because it really doesn't show me which one to go first. But this, I'm going to put this here, right? And then I think that the next one would be this kind of striped thing. Well, these little spots are going to be all over the place. And this is just going to go across like this. I guess right about there. Did I put that on even? It's a little crooked. Let me see if I can slide it down a little bit. That's better. I hope it's high enough. And then this one, we'll take these off. Oops, that one went flying. Here it is. Get out of there. And this one. Okay. And this looks like it's just going to go across like this. I think I didn't put things high enough. Maybe this has to go a little higher. Let's see. Yeah, I think it goes a little higher. It probably doesn't matter, but I made it a little higher. And then this is going to go on top of it, like that. And then we're going to put this on top. I'm still cracking up about those things. I couldn't figure out what that was. Maybe I need a new pair of glasses. Oops, I got to get rid of all these little pieces. All right, so there is, this goes like at an angle over it. I gotta put it towards me, guys. I have it tilted too much. Ugh, it stuck to my thumb. Okay, there we go. Look at that. That was a quick card. We're gonna put a little bit, get rid of all these little backings, and we'll put on those, we'll put on the quotation marks. If I can find, oh, here they are. And it shows to put on, it looks like 3 little ones and 2 big ones. It's really hard to see. Oh, now I can kind of, oh, now I see them. All right, so I'm going to put, usually the take your pick tool is good for picking these up, but I got to get some more putty coming out of this. So you squeeze this tight, but I use this a lot. Oh, here comes the putty. So you squeeze it tight, the putty comes back out. And sometimes it's hard to pick up heavy things. So it looks like they put one here. a big one, and then maybe a little one here, and a little one. It's hard to see these. I thought that was one, but yeah, maybe it is one over there, and another big one down here, and then another little one. So 5 altogether, 2 big, oops, 2 big, and 3 small. Now, isn't that pretty? What a quick card. Look, they did all the work for us. That is beautiful. I love that. That's beautiful background. All right, card number 1 is done. Let's go to card number 2. Let's see. And let's see, I just want to check one thing. So this one goes with this envelope. This goes with this envelope. Very pretty, right? Yeah, that goes with that envelope. Okay, so let's do card number 2, which is this one here. And let me see what envelope before I go further. This goes with the tire track, the herringbone. This one here, that's the next envelope. So I'll put that aside. So what do we need for this? We need 2 of these. So one, the smaller one and the bigger one, I guess. Right? Yeah, one's bigger than the other. So the old olive and then the bumblebee. And then we need this piece. And we need this piece. And we need this big piece. And we need this blue piece. I think that's it. Yep. All right, so let me move all that aside. All right, so let's get this on the road. So now we're going to put our glue dots on again. And I'm going to turn these upside down. I love the silicone mat. I've been using it so much more because I leave it out. It's right across the table here for me, so I leave it out so I can get to it. And I like working on it because things don't slide around. All right, so I'm going to put some of these on, and I'll try to go quickly because I'm sure it's probably like watching paint dry when you're watching me do this, but I don't know if it has to be any place. I mean, I'm just putting it where they have, because you want to put it in a wide enough area to kind of hide the glue dot. And then just make sure you press them down after you put them on. One here, and they have one down the very bottom. Right, so those are all set. Let me know if you have any questions. I keep looking up to check my computer screen just in case. All right, so we need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. Now this is where if you wanted, you might want to use your, I took out my adhesive runner, so I could have just done it real quick with my adhesive runner. And same thing with this, but I'll just go ahead and keep using there. Because like I told you, once I figured out how to get these off easily, I mean, I was always kind of, because they're different from our regular glue dots come on the roll like this. They're bigger too. These are great too to save these for when you're doing any cards and you're putting like a twine bow down. These are nice and small from behind, to hide behind the bow to get it to stick down. Because I usually, when I'm doing twine bows, I cut those. These are our mini glue dots, and I cut those in half usually. All right, so this goes down. I think the green goes down first. So let's get our card base, and that, like I said, it was that tire track one. Right? These, I love these colors together. Okay. And it looks like, I'm just looking at the pictures, and it looks like the green goes down, and then the pink, then the yellow, then the dark green, which is evergreen, I should say. So let's do this. Let's take these off. That's probably why we didn't have to put anything on the bottom of this one. So this one's going to go down right around here. I guess it doesn't matter, just as long as you're somewhere close. And then this one's going to go down. And this is going to go straight across. Just like this, I guess, right? Yeah, it's almost like halfway down the card. I got to hold it up and see if I'm straight. These are so pretty. You know, I really like these. Sometimes, you know, I'll tell you the truth, because there was one that I didn't like a couple months back. And I know someone said to me afterwards, they said, we could tell you didn't like it. And I said, oh, really? I felt bad. But you don't always have to do them the way, you know, the directions say. You can just use the pieces. These are going to be all over the place, these little backings. But I tell you, I have this new love for these glue dots. I think people either love them or hate them. Once I realized, you know, I could handle them better using the Take Your Pick tool, I just, I love them now. All right, so that's just going to go on like that. Let's see, what else? Now the green thing. And then we have to do some stamping. I like to get them off on here. I do like my, no questions. How's everybody doing today? It's nice and sunny out. I haven't been outside though. I don't know what it's doing, what the weather's like though. All right, this is just going to go on here. And it's just on the pink one, just a tiny bit like that. I put it down, and I shouldn't have pressed it until I made sure it was straight. Oh, I made it worse. Okay, good. Let me get rid of these. Everything sticks to the silicone. They're not supposed to stick to silicone. All right, so that's done. So now we have to take the words. Let's clean this. I sprayed my pad earlier. I'm going to just take this backing off. And there's our new stamp that we're going to use. This one I'm going to put back on here. All right, let's get the ink out. And this is the word thanks. And, oh, I should pull this back out. So I have a little bit of cushion. Whenever you are stamping with photopolymer, which are these clear stamps, different from, let me show you. Let me grab one of these. This is the Happy Mother's Day stamp from the Celebrating You stamps. So see how the red rubber has that cushion in the background and, you know, mounted to it. So you have the red rubber and then the cushion. So it's best to have some sort of cushion when you're doing the photopolymer. You'll get a more even stamp. All right, so I have this cushion down, and I have it on my silicone sheet just so that it doesn't slip around. And now that I went and said that, how great it is when you stamp photopolymer with a cushion. Watch me mess up. Don't say that, Donna. Don't put that out in the universe. Okay, so I'm going to stamp. Hold it down there for a sec. Yay! All right. That worked. Sometimes I get worried that I speak and then something happens. All right, so we still have a blue one to put on. I guess I didn't see that. So that goes on next. So we stamp that. Follow the directions, but this blue here. Oh, see this? The dots are on the front of it. So I want 2 glue dots on the front. So I'm going to put one here and one here. Oh, I see. So then we take these off. Okay. I see what's happening here. I hope I put them. And then we're going to center this. Let me get rid of this thing now. Done stamping. And this is going to go on here centered. I get it. Am I in the image? Right, like that. So we're gluing the sentiment piece to this blue piece. Now, according to the picture, we turn it upside down and then we put these dimensionals on. And it has 1, 2, whoops, 3, and it has 1 here and 1 here. All right. Wow, I like this. I like this a lot. This is one of my favorite paper pumpkins. I can say that. Now that I opened it, it's very pretty. All right, and this is going to go, so the blue is going to go right above the green, kind of right about there. I think right about there, I guess. Oh, look at all, it's really pretty with all the layering. Oh, it's a little further down because I want more of the pink to show. Let's see if I can, before I press it down. A little further down, just like that. Okay. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right. Now we just have to put on some quotation marks. I was still cracking up at that. And I'm like asking, what are those? All right, so it looks like 2 big ones and 3 small ones again. So let me see where they are. I think I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there's one right there. It's really hard to tell, so I'm just going to put them where I want. So I'll put one in here, 2 big ones. I think I want to put one down here. You don't have to follow the way they, and I do want one on here. I think it needs something on there. Did I take off the, yeah, I did. I don't like that that's, see, they didn't put, they had us put dimensionals only in 2 corners of that. I'm going to go back in and put others in. So I'm going to put maybe one here, so the 2 little ones are near each other, and then I need one more little one. I think I will put it, maybe I'll just put it down here with this guy. And then I'm going to go in and put in an extra dimensional on each of those kind of corners there. So I'm going to take this with my tool. Come on. And I'm going to stick that under here. Just like that. And I'm going to do another one. Come on. Oh, goodness. Sometimes I use my scissors for that. Or tweezers. Yeah, that's better. All right. Second card done. And that goes with this envelope. How pretty is that, huh? I'd love to get that in the mail. All right, last card. Let's see what we have here. All right, here's the last card. So, we have our card base. I got so many of these things around. All right, so it says to put glue dots on the back of this, on the big mountains, the blue mountains. Denise, awesome cards, beautiful colors and designs. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Denise. I love the paper pumpkin. All right, so this one, oh, this is that green strip. All right, and this is going to be for stamping. So let's get the glue dots on here. All right, and it has, oh, wait a sec. Which side? I think I want to do it on the other side. Because one is a, let me get this one off. All right. This is the embossed side. And this is debossed. So I'm going to put these on the back. This is going to go, so you could use your adhesive runner at this point. I'm just going. Usually I pull out my adhesive runner, but I'm going to just keep going with these. And the little one, what's that? That's just the backing. And there. Uh-oh. Went rogue on me. Oh, I'm going to throw that one away. Came off the backing. There. And one more. All right. And then the green piece has 3 of them on here. Okay. All right, and oh, we're going to use the ribbon. This is that, see, we get that whole spool of ribbon. I almost forgot about it. It says to cut 7.5 inches. I wonder how much is on here. I have to try to open this up. Get this plastic off. I'm going to carefully use my scissors to get under that piece of plastic. Okay. And then we have a piece of tape, it looks like. Wasn't even on the end of it. This is pretty ribbon. So it says 7.5, and it's just going to be folded in half. God, that. Oh, I must have a lot. So I have a ruler. Oh, actually, let's use their ruler. I'm jumping ahead in the step. So it says 7.5. So I'm just going to cut. You know what? I'm going to cut 3 pieces. This is pretty. This is pale papaya ribbon. I'm going to cut 3 so that when I go to do the remaining cards, it's all cut. And then you'll see we got a lot of ribbon. This is about, there's a couple more. Well, actually, I can tell you, there is, after you cut off your 7.5 inches for each card, there's 24, and another 10. There's about another 34 inches, maybe 36 if I didn't really cut exact. But this is pretty ribbon. So that's nice. I'm just sorry I'm taking the time to put it back on the spool. I don't want to get it all I don't want it to go all over the place. So let me take this down. All right. So let me put those other 2 pieces aside. So now my ribbon's all cut. All right. Let's go to this one. This one's pretty, but it's not my favorite. All right. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to stamp before I assemble this time. Let me clean off the thanks and put that back. And now we are putting I Will Always Be Here For You. Okay, this is it right here. You know what I was doing that I forgot? I usually like to clean the stamp first when it's brand new. So I just did on this one. Probably should have done on the others. Okay. Good. Oh, I got ink on me. All right. That's all the stamping. I'll put that away. All right. So let's see. I'm going to put that aside for now because it doesn't tell us to put stuff on it yet. All right. So where's our card base? So we're going to take our card base. This is our last card. Doing good. Trying to get this done during my lunch hour. All right. This is pretty. This is pretty. I'm not sure I like these mountains, but we'll see. All right, so this piece is going to go on first. So I'm going to remove the backing of these. These backings are going to be all over the place. All right, that's going to go down, and that's going to go on this card. I don't know, right around here. I'm just kind of guessing. Let me get those little pieces out of the way. My goodness. All right, so now it looks like it goes blue mountains, green mountains, and then the green. So blue mountains first. Blue. Blue. All right, blue mountains first. This goes right across, right around, I don't know, maybe about here? No, here? Yeah, I'm going to do it right about here. Those go down. Get my head might get in the way. I'm trying to make sure I'm putting it not at an angle. Then it looks like, well, actually, I think the green goes down and then the dark green mountains. So I think this goes down next. These things are going flying everywhere. So I think this goes, oh, it looks like it goes right underneath this like that. Maybe centered, right? So I'm butting it right up against that. And then this is going to go over the seam. So it's kind of, you just have to follow the pictures. So this is going to go right across here. Kind of centered on the green. Down a little bit maybe. Whoops, I didn't center it. Hang on. Just like that, I guess. A little higher. Just like that. All right, and then, all right, so now we're going to figure out what they're telling us to do with this ribbon. Let me get all these pieces. I'm still cracking up thinking about me thinking those were quotation marks. All right, so what it says to do, it says to take the ribbon and fold it in half, right, like this. I'm looking at the pictures here so you can see, right? It says to fold it in half, like that, and put some glue dots on it. All right. Okay, I'm going to do what they say. So there's one, oops, there's one like here. I wonder if I can capture both pieces. Yeah, that worked. And then there's one, well, that might be too far over, so I'm going to move it. I'm going to take that one off. So it looks like it's more towards the center. And one here and one here, because let's see if they're in the right spot, because this is supposed to cover those. Yeah, I probably should go over a little bit more. Let me move this one. I don't know if it'll be sticky enough, so I'm gonna, I think that's better. Let's see. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna take my adhesive runner. I don't know about those little teeny glue dots. And I'm gonna, oops, let me take the backings off this. Oh, they're not gonna stick very well to the ribbon. Up there they go. I just didn't press them down enough. I put chicken and salsa in the crock pot this morning. Have you ever made that? I can smell it cooking. I can't wait till dinner time. And this is just going to go just like this, I guess. Yeah. That was a lot of work just to put the ribbon on. I would do it my old way and just put the adhesive like I just did and just wrap it instead of putting those glue dots. That was kind of a lot of work. So then it says to put some 2-dimensionals on the back of this. That'll help hold that ribbon in place. And now this is going to go over the green, I guess, like this. So the little bit of green is just going to peek out, just like that. Make sure it's straight enough. Okay. And now 3 of our quotation marks. It doesn't say whether they use the big ones or the little ones. I'm going to put a big one down here, and then I'm going to put 2 little ones up here. And there you have it. Last card. Yay. All right, so let's see. Let me pull them all out again so you can see what we made. So this one goes with this really pretty envelope. I'll put this under here. That's a really pretty one. And then we did this one. And this last one. Gosh, those were pretty. And so easy to make. What'd you guys think? And then we didn't have to use that extra stamp set. But that was just a gift from Stampin' Up. That was nice of them. So we have, this is the set that came with the kit. And then we had this extra set to use. This is going to be pretty. So I'll have to come back sometime and make some cards using this and share it online. So that's it for this paper pumpkin. And this is the Beyond the Horizon paper pumpkin that came out this month. Now you can't get this right now if you didn't sign up by the 10th of the month. You have to sign up for the 10th in order to get that month's paper pumpkin. However, once you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can go online, because this you go to paperpumpkin.com. I'm going to put my link here in this Facebook post, and I'll also put it when I upload this video to YouTube. I'll also put it in the description. But once you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can go back and order past paper pumpkins. You can get usually, as long as they're available. Sometimes they run out, but you can get it as a kit. So you get the stamps and ink, everything together, or you can just buy a refill because you already have the stamps. So maybe you just need all this kind of supplies. So you get everything but the stamp and ink in your refill kit. And the refill kits are a little bit cheaper. I forget how much they are because our paper pumpkin did go up starting, I don't know if it went up already or is starting in April, but it just went up a couple bucks, but it's still a great deal. So these are 9 cards, and this was the Beyond the Horizon Paper Pumpkin from March 2022. So thank you for watching, and don't forget, if you didn't catch my video last night on my virtual card class, you can go ahead and check that out, and if you shop with me, you'll get a kit to make these 4 cards. I love that one. And I love the purple, because that's my favorite color, that one and that one. You get these kits to make one of each of these 4 cards if your order is $35 or more before tax and shipping. If you spend $50 or more, I'll include a package of these beautiful Rhinestone Waves Basic Jewels. Those are the new colors. Well, the new rhinestones, I should say, with pretty blues and kind of a greenish in there, turquoise. All right, then. So that's it. That would be, to get this kit, you'd have to supply, of course, your own ink, stamp, and adhesive, and your own. I used various different embellishments, so you can use whatever you want on them. But you can watch the video. I posted it last night. Did it on the Facebook Live around 7:15 last night, and then once I could download it and then upload it to YouTube, I did that shortly afterwards. You can check my Donna's Creative Space YouTube channel, or scroll down on Facebook while you're here. So if you're not on my mailing list, I'd love you to sign up. You can go to donnascreativespace.com. That's my blog, and up in the top corner, top right, I believe, there's a purple button that says something like sign up for my newsletter, or newsletter sign up, and you can click that and sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get some information on when I do have some, because I'm going to be posting, I'll be sending out an email later today about this with the link to this card class. And what else do I want to say? Oh, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button. And if you like my videos, it would be nice for you to hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the notification so that way you will be notified when I do a video. All right, folks, that's it for me on a surprise Wednesday pop-in. Hopefully I will be posting something on Friday from my Facebook Live. Oh, I got a thumbs up. Yay, somebody liked this video. I am vending this weekend at a scrapbook weekend, so I may record a video and schedule it to go instead of going live. So we'll see. But take care, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video on the March paper pumpkin called Beyond the Horizon. Take care. Bye, guys.